To be or not to be, that's the question. Whether to smolder in the mind to suffer flames and hours or to rage fortune, or to take on
so bad. Oh my goodness, get off the stage.
Be quiet or I'll throw my skull at you. To be...
You did that already.
Hey, buddy. What's your problem?
Pretentious crap.
Yeah. Well, the door's right there.
Arms against the sea.
Of troubles. Thank you. Arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing them, arms against a sea of troubles. That's no good. I'll have to do it from the beginning. I hope you're happy.
I'm not.
To be... If you think Shakespeare is pretentious crap, then why are you here?
The play's called I Hate Shakespeare.
It's ironic.
Now you tell me.
To be...
I mean, what's so great about Shakespeare anyway?
To be...
Everybody always goes on about how great Shakespeare is. I don't get it. The plays are too long and complicated. No one understands the language and the jokes aren't funny.
Son of...
Not to mention the fact that nothing he writes about has to do with anything that happens today.
N-O-T-H-I-N-G, that's what Shakespeare means to me. Nothing, nothing, absolutely nothing. Woo!
Well, I'm sorry it's not as easy to follow as Blue's Clues, but some things in life require a little effort.
Look, buddy, I got your winter and discontent right here.
Look, all I know is somebody told me to come here and do the famous soliloquy by Hamlet, which is a great opportunity for me. So just, bug off.
What is the big deal about Hamlet? Please explain this to me.
It's a quintessential story. He's a remarkable tragic figure who reflects the dichotomy in all of us as...
He's the biggest wuss in literature. All he has to do is kill one guy, right? One bad guy. And he spends hours agonizing about it, and when he finally does it, he kills a whole bunch of innocent people in the process. Right?
You don't understand.
Right?
You want to be simplistic.
Right?
Fine. You're right.
Told you.
But there's more to it than that. He's a tortured soul who reflects madness.
He's wishy-washy, with a capital wishy.
That is just so ignorant.
Look, tell me the story and I'll prove it to you.
Fine. Come on up here, and I will. Hold my skull. Okay, so I'm Hamlet, right? Prince of Denmark. I live in Elsinore Castle! Go get Elsinore Castle.
Hey, hold this. This one?
Yeah, that's it.
Where?
That's upstairs over there. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hello, dear. Hello, son.
And who's that?
Ah, Uncle Claudius, my father's brother. I don't like him.
He looks kind of sketchy.
I know. So, when the play begins, my father has just died very mysteriously. And Uncle Claudius has jumped right in and married my mother and become king so fast that they serve the leftover cold cuts from my dad's funeral banquet at the wedding feast.
Son.
Then one night, I see my father's ghost.
No.
No, hey, come on.
So do I get a refund since I'm in the play? Woo! Hamlet, your uncle has killed me and taken my crown and my wife.
Not to mention your bathrobe. Dad, cover yourself.
Kill him and avenge me. Woo.
You're not very scary for a ghost.
I'm not supposed to be scary. I'm supposed to be an exposition. I give you information and you act on it. So go act on it.
I'll have to think on it first. What if you're not real? What if you're a figment of my imagination? A crust of moldy cheese, a bit of rotten potato.
That's the ghost of Christmas past, and I told you, I'm not a figment, I'm an exposition.
I thought you were a ghost.
See, this is your issue. If you just shut up and kill the guy like I asked you to, we'd be done already.
You can't just go and kill somebody in cold blood.
He killed your father and married your mother. What more reason could you possibly need?
I know. I'll pretend I'm crazy.
How is that going to help anything?
If I could get proof of Uncle Claudius's guilt, and everyone thinks I'm crazy, no one will suspect I'm up to something.
Hello, I'm a ghost. I think I know who murdered me.
Farewell, ghost.
This is why everyone thinks you're wishy-washy.
No, they don't!
No, they don't what, dear?
Think I'm wishy-washy. Hello, Ophelia.
Hello, Hamlet. Who were you just talking to?
Nobody?
But I just heard.
No, you didn't.
Listen, Hamlet. Speaking as your girlfriend, if you think that you can get out of our marriage by pretending to be crazy, then you have got another thing coming.
You mean you'll marry me even if I'm nutsy cuckoo?
Oh, of course. Every marriage has its problems. We just have to work through them. Oh, I know. What if I go crazy too? Then we'll be perfect for each other. Okay, bye, Hamlet.
Oh, man. I am having the worst day. I gotta go see my mom. Mom!
Is something wrong, dear? You've been acting awfully funny since your father was murdered. Murdering! That he loved you. Right before he died and your uncle took his bathrobe. Did you want it?
See, that's what I wanted to ask you about. Well, sort of.
Oh. Oh. Well, that's it! Okay, going crazy, I can kinda understand, okay? Kinda. But killing my daddy, that is just too far! That's it! I'm gonna kill myself and it's all your fault!
Okay. I asked you to kill one person. And look at the body count you're racking up. And still, the only person that I asked you to kill is still alive.
This revenge stuff is hard. Ophelia, you're not dead!
What? Oh, God! It is I, Laertes, son of Polonius, and brother to Ophelia.
So I can see why you might think that.
And since you killed my entire family!
It was an accident. I could have sworn I saw Claudius.
Oh, no, nevertheless, I will have your head.
Great. More killing. Wrong guy.
What? What?
Dip your sword in this goblet. Stop poison water. And if you bust crack him, he'll die.
Okay, but what if he kills me first?
Make sure he drinks it and he'll die that way. It's a win-win situation, if you ask me.
Oh, except I could be dead too.
Sorry. Do I look like I care? Don't. Come on, can I have a drink?
Ha! Gotcha! Oh, God!
Now that is what I call a wound.
Hey, that hurt!
Hamlet, don't drink the wine.
Why? Bad idea? Oh no, not again. Okay, I have nothing to do with this one.
Hamlet! Hamlet, come close! Oh, Hamlet, your uncle.
Killed my father and married my mother? I know.
Well, yes, but he...
Needs to be taught a lesson? I know.
Yes, but he also...
Looks horrendous in that bathroom. Oh my gosh.
Oh, will you shut up for just 1 second so I can say my line? Hamlet, your uncle. He poisoned the wine. Poisoned my sword. We're both goners.
Wow. Now, that I didn't know.
Oh, really? You didn't know that? Oh, I wonder why.
You are the cause of all this death and destruction.
Yeah, he's the cause.
I just wanted a cake and comfortable. So tell me, what's so wrong about that?
Take that.
Baby, in your father's room. It's so warm and fluffy. I regret nothing.
And so, it's finally over. And so, it's finally over. If only it didn't have to end this way.
Wouldn't have to if you'd listened to me in the beginning.
The rest is Silence.
Thank goodness. Okay, that's enough silence. Let's have some applause. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Good work, everybody. Nice job. Thank you.
What a tragedy.
Yes,
All those innocent people killed.
I know.
All because you wouldn't listen to him right in the beginning.
Haven't you ever put off something you didn't want to do?
Oh no, don't bring me into this. I told you, Shakespeare has nothing to do with me.
IRRELEVANT. 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 Shakespeare's so irrelevant. Woo!
He's not irrelevant. The things he wrote about are still going on today. He's timeless. That's what makes him brilliant.
Okay, that may be, but the big words keep getting in the way, like slings of arrows of outrageous fortune. What does that even mean?
You just have to take it slow and pay attention. Here, let's take a speech of his and translate it into modern English.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo. Where art thou, Romeo?
Romeo, out of all the guys I could be going out with, why does it have to be you, king of all problems? Look, where are you? I'm in front of the limited, just like I said I'd be, and you're not here.
Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, be but scorn my love, I will no longer be a Capulet.
Okay. I know you keep freaking out over what your name is. Big deal. So your name is Romeo. Who cares? It could be worse. What about that girl in biology class whose name is Rainbow? Just go by your middle name. I'll go by my middle name too, and we can be Theodore and Marguerite. How's that?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy.
What are you getting so freaked out about for anyway? It's just like a name. It's not like it's a deformed face they can't fix. You know I like you no matter what you're called.
Thou art thyself, though not Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor the other part belonging to a man.
Romeo, I don't have time to text this, so pick up. I know you're there. Look, the only people who are freaking out about your name are you and my dad, and he is not dating you. I am. It has nothing to do with how excellent your tattoo is, or how cool your hair is, or how totally wicked your pierced tongue is.
What's in a name? By which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title.
It's like when we got our dog, right? And my mom wanted to name him Arfie. Well, even if I had named him Arfie instead of Gandalf, I'd still love him just as much as I do. So even if your mom had a gun and called you something even stupider than Romeo, you'd still be like the hottest boy in school.
Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take on myself.
So get over yourself already. Okay, I'm going to the food court, so whenever you decide to grow up, you can meet me there and buy me some nachos or something.
See, like, you can totally figure out what they're saying if you just, like, take it slow.
I guess.
It probably won't make you feel any better, but Shakespeare probably wouldn't have understood what you're saying either.
You know, you're right. That didn't make me feel any better.
And now, Zombie Theater proudly presents Richard the Third. Oh, sorry, that's Richard the Third.
Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by this son of York, and all the clouds that cloud upon our house, and the deep bosom of the ocean buried. Now our arms are hung up for monuments, our brows crowned with victorious wreaths, our stern alarums changed to merry meetings. our dreadful marches to delightful measures. Come now, Lady Anne, your beauty was the cause of this effect, your beauty which did haunt me in my sleep to take upon the death of all the world, so I might live one sweet hour in your bosom. Bosom. Buckingham, Clarence, 1,000 hearts are great within my... A horse! A horse! My kingdom for a horse!
Let's take some time to learn a little bit about William Shakespeare. He was a British literary historian that helped us learn all about him.
Thank you, Mrs. Narrator. Now, back in Shakespeare's day, record-keeping was sporty at best, so we simply do not know as much about the bard as we would like. For instance, we do know that he was born in Stratford-upon-Avon and baptized in the year 1564. We do know that he was married at the age of 18 to a Miss Anna Hathaway, who is Mr. Drysdale's secretary in the Beverly Hills. But there are still many things that we do not know about William Shakespeare. Did he actually write all of those plays, or did someone else? Does he still live among us as one of the walking dead? Or is he really buried in the hallowed ground of Stratford?
Wait, what?
Why did he come from a galaxy far, far away to enslave mankind with his mute and telepathic powers? Excuse me. What are you talking about? Was he actually 20 feet tall with eyes that could shoot flames? Some say yes.
No, I don't. What are you talking about?
Was he responsible for spreading the plague throughout England in the 16th century with his army of intelligent rat slaves? We may never know.
Yes, we do. He didn't. Guys, don't listen to those kids.
And because there are no photographs of them together, it has been suggested that William Shakespeare and Queen Elizabeth I were truly one and the same person.
Listen, what on earth are you talking about? Never happened. No one ever thought that.
It is impossible to answer any of these questions definitely, but one thing is certain. Whether he was named William Shakespeare or Lulu von Glockenstein, he is indeed accredited with writing some simply smashing plays. Thank you, and good night.
Lulu von It's not even a real name. You know what? You're a proper British literary historian at all.
And now something has come between them, and we're gonna get to the bottom of it. Woo! First, we have a military man, General Othello. Come on out here. And next we have his very good friend, Iago. And I'll bet you know who this chair is for. When something goes this wrong between two men, there has got to be a woman involved. And let's meet her, Desdemona. Now, Desdemona, do I understand correctly that your husband Othello strangled you?
Oh, yes, Jerry, he did.
Oh,
Oh, it was, Jerry, it was. He accused me of the most vilest things. Then he went on strangling me, and then he killed me. no, Jerry, I would never want to be with anyone else. I love him.
Oh. And do you still love him even though he killed you?
Of course I do. Well, that's right, girl.
That's my girlfriend.
Girl power. Woo, woo. Now maybe I don't got book smarts like y'all do, but I know what love is, and that never changes. Preach it, sister. Even if you're strangled and your face is turning purple.
All
That's
right.
right. Even out, your hair's the best.
Now, what good reason would you have for strangling this lovely girl?
I don't know.
Oh! You don't know.
You had a good reason.
Oh,
Let's let Othello speak for
That's what
himself.
that's
You'll get your turn.
Yeah, that's right. I had a good reason. I just forgot. Don't you go judging me, Jerry. You don't know me. I had a good reason.
A good reason. Othello, you're a highly respected man, a general. Your wife loves you. What good reason would you have for strangling her?
Well, I was gonna poison her.
Do you listen to everything your daughter tells you?
I don't know.
You don't know.
You dare.
If Iago told you to go jump off a bridge, would you?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he would, because I'm his good friend.
Good friend.
And if I told him to jump off a bridge, I'd have a mighty good reason.
Mighty good reason.
Maybe he's on fire or something.
Again.
Again.
Okay.
So you're his good friend.
Well, I thought so until he went and promoted me Cassio.
Punch him.
What's Nicasio ever done for him, I'd like to know, except make a fool of him. And if it weren't for me, he wouldn't know what was going on right under his very nose.
And just what was going on right under his very nose?
She was playing him big time.
Yeah, that's right, Jerry. She was making a fool of me with Mick Cassio, the guy I promoted.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You know it. You take that back. Get it. That's right, girl. Fight for your
Now, how do you know she was being unfaithful to you? Did you catch them together?
Not exactly.
Oh,
Then how do you know?
Her handkerchief.
That's right. They have a handkerchief.
That's it? That's how you know they were together? He had her handkerchief? That's why you killed her?
Pathetic.
See, it don't sound so good when you put it like that. He explained it to me.
Iago, would you like to explain it to us?
He's a sucker, Jerry.
What?
My wife found her handkerchief and played it in Cassio's place. But if this big, dumb ox weren't suspicious in the first place, he never would have believed me. I just told you what you wanted to hear. Would you go and promote him over me?
That's what this is all about. You're mad you didn't get promoted. That's why I got killed.
And what have we learned here today, folks? It's true that you can't really make someone believe something they don't deep down want to believe. So be sure that you're sure that what you believe is worth believing. Take care of yourselves and each other.
And now, Zombie Theater proudly presents Orange Julius. So that's Julius Caesar, Part 1.
I am meek and gentle with these butchers. Thou art the ruins of the noblest man that ever lived in the time of times. Woe to the hand that shed this costly blood. Over thy wounds have I prophesied, which like dumb mouths do ope their ruby lips to beg the voiced utterance of my tongue. A curse shall light upon the limbs of men. Domestic fury and fierce civil strife shall cumber all the parts of Italy. Blood and destruction shall be so in use, and dreadful objects so familiar, that mothers will but smile when they behold their infants quartered by the hands of war, all pity choked by custom and fell deeds. And Caesar's spirit, raging for revenge, with Ate by his side, come hot from hell, shall in these confines with the monarch's voice cry havoc, and let slip the dogs of war. And this foul deed shall smell above the earth, with carrion men groaning for burial.
How many times has this happened to you?
How's this, Sheila?
It's great, Ted.
It was swell of you to suggest a picnic.
It was swell of you to think of the beach.
Well, you sure look swell in that day.
It was sure swell of you to say so.
Don't those ocean swells look swell? I'm gonna learn to surf someday.
Really? That'd sure be swell.
You're out at the beach with your favorite girl, a couple sandwiches, and a cold drink. It couldn't be any sweller. Then, out of the blue, trouble.
Oh my goodness! Hey! That man kicked sand on me!
Excuse me, sir, but I think you owe this woman an apology.
Say, you're right. Ma'am, I'm so terribly sorry.
Thank you.
Now, you're forced to spend the day with such a diminutive, irresolute, pathetic washout.
Well, never! Ted, say something?
That was really uncalled for.
Wouldn't you rather spend your time with a well-spoken, erudite scholar like myself?
Is that the best you could do?
Well,
I'm sorry, Ted, but I like a man with a big vocabulary. And, well, he has it.
Darn.
Don't you wish you had the right words to cut those bullies down to size?
I sure do.
Don't you wish you had one of the world's greatest writers with you, right here to supply you with the best insults that would impress the ladies?
You said it.
Then you need Shakespeare in a can.
Shakespeare in a can, what's that?
It's the revolutionary new product that provides you with the right words at the right time. Now let's see that again.
How's this, Sheila?
It's great, Ted.
It was swell of you to suggest a picnic.
It was swell of you to think of the beach. Oh! Hey! That man kicked sand on me!
Excuse me, sir, but I think you owe this woman an apology.
say, you're right. Ma'am, I'm so terribly sorry
Thank you.
that you're forced to spend the day with such a diminutive, irresolute, pathetic washout.
Well, I never. Ted, say something?
Thou art a paunchy fool born canker blossom. You heard me.
Ted!
Well, I'm rubber, you're glue. Anything you say bounces off me and sticks to you.
Methinks thou art a general offense, and every man should beat thee. Better leave us alone.
wrong. Yeah?
You starveling, you eel-skin, you dried neat's tongue, you bull's pizzle, I'll call you a dangerous back-bunch toad. Stop! Now leave, thou foul lump of deformity. Thou art not worth another word, else I'll call you knave.
Dad! Say another one.
He was a dismal dreaming puttock that hath no more brain than I do in mine elbow. Forsooth, and it tastes good too. Thanks, Shakespeare in a can.
Shakespeare in a can. Get yours today.
And now, Zombie Theater proudly presents As You Lick It. Sorry, that's As You Like It.
All the world a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. At first, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. Then, the whining schoolboy, with his satchel and shiny morning face, creeping like snail unwillingly to school. And then, the lover, sighing like furnace, with a woeful ballad made to his mistress's eyebrow. Then, a soldier, full of strange oaths, and bearded like the pard, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubbled reputation even in the cannon's mouth. And then, the justice, fair and So, how do you think it's going?
Pretty good, I guess. They seem to like it.
Yeah, looks like we have a full house, and we're all ready for the bake sale.
Ah, don't eat the brownies. Mrs. McPherson made them.
Good call. So, are you all ready for your part? You know all your lines and everything.
Ours are to say moo.
Why would you say moo?
Because I'm a cow?
Wait, why are you dressed like a cow? You're supposed to be a clown, not a cow. Why would Shakespeare put a talking cow in King Lear?
Why does Shakespeare do anything?
You're the comic relief, not a barnyard animal. Why did you think you were a cow?
You told me I was wearing the horns.
You are.
So that figured that meant I was a cow?
Those are supposed to be funny.
How?
It means your wife's cheating on you.
What the heck, man?
Those are the horns of cuckold. It means your wife is fooling around behind your back with another man, so you are wearing the horns. It's funny.
Why is that funny?
It just is.
Why would you think that's funny? My wife is cheating on me with another man behind my back, and you have a right to think that's funny? That's not funny, that's sad!
You can't criticize Shakespeare. He's Shakespeare.
So what? Just because he's Shakespeare doesn't mean he's any funnier than you or me. No one gets the jokes anymore.
Look, I'm the
I
director.
like that line I have. If a man's brains were in his heels, weren't out the danger of knives.
That's hilarious.
No, it isn't. No one knows what that means. Do you know what it means?
Of course I do.
Enlighten us.
Well, if I had to explain it, it wouldn't be fun. Listen, we don't have time for this, so go change out of that costume immediately.
Well, I know what's funny, and Shakespeare ain't funny.
Okay, Mr. Humor Authority, what is funny?
Well, for starters, this is.
Hey!
And this is as well. That's funny. Intermission. Intermission and a bake sale.
And now, Zombie Theater proudly presents Lassie and Timmy Go to Athens. Or, Timo of Athens.
Well, fare you, gentlemen. Give me your hand, for we must needs dine together.
Hooray.
Look who comes. Zombies! Get back, I tell you.
Ah! Shot my arm!
starting to like it. Maybe Shakespeare's not the stuck-up old fart I always thought he was.
Don't worry about the words so much. Just enjoy the story. For instance, the Scottish play. You should like that one. It's got ghosts and witches and murders and a crazy woman who thinks she's covered in blood.
Wow, I've never heard of the Scottish play.
Well, that's because it's called Macbeth.
McBurr?
I can't say it. It's bad luck.
Really? Bad luck?
It's cursed. You can't say it in a theater. All sorts of bad things will happen.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not.
Well, tell it to me if it's such a great story.
Okay, but we can't use the name.
Whatever.
So it starts out in this field in the middle of Scotland during the storm with these three witches.
When shall we three meet again?
In thunder!
In lightning! Or in rain!
And then these two generals come by, Banquo and Macbeth.
Oh, you said it!
Oh, I told you it's bad luck.
Banquo! Banquo's fresh! Back from the wars, I see.
Who won?
The forces of King Duncan, of course. Oh man, you should have seen me. My companion here, he fought most terrifically.
All hail Thane of Columbus!
That's me.
All hail Thane of Cawdor!
I wish. He has a bonny castle.
All hail King Macbeth!
Surely you jest. It's true, Duncan, our king, and I are related, but he's an excellent help, and he has two fine sons, Malcolm Bane and Donald Bane. I shall never be king.
Oh, do me next.
You won't be king yourself, sweetie, but your kids will.
Oh, what a jib.
It's the best we can do. Take it or leave it.
Whatever.
Beware! Beware!
That was so odd.
I know. Where does that music keep coming from?
What's a thing?
A lord, you know, like a nobleman.
Banquo! Banquo's friend! Good news from the king. In recognition of someone's valor, you decided to make someone Thane of Cawdor.
Oh, yeah, there it is again.
What about the old Thane of Cawdor?
He had to go somewhere.
What are the odds? First, they knew you were Thane of Columbus. They just knew it. Then they call you Thane of Cawdor. Poof! You're Thane of Cawdor, my man. Huh. I wish I could be Thane of Cawdor.
We can't all be Thane of Cawdor, but do you think that means I'm going to be king as well?
Ha, probably. You can always trust what witches have to say. I don't think they would try to trick you or anything. Are you kidding me? Again?
Cool. I better write a note to my wife telling her about my new promotion. Take a note. Dear wife, how are you? I'm fine. Guess what? The war is over and we won. Just a minute ago, I met 3 witches and the weirdest thing happened.
So maybe I'll be king someday, and you'll be queen. Wouldn't that be neat? Anyway, I'll see you later. Love your husband, Macbeth. Sorry. Imagine, queen, me. Bow down, you filthy peasant scum, or I'll crush you like a worm. But when? King Duncan still has years left, and he
home for dinner. The boss.
What was that? Nothing. King Duncan?
Lady Macbeth. Ah! My bad, my bad. I thought I'd drop by to visit my favorite thing. I just gave him a promotion, you know.
I know, I heard. That's wonderful. I'd show you your room so you could freshen up, but I'm kind of needed here. Third door down on your left.
What? That's my whole part? And to come to all the rehearsals for 2 stupid lines?
Just go.
Fine, then I should go to my room anon. Thank you for your hospitality, Lady Macbeth.
What is going on?
Why did she have to scream like that?
Where's my
I have a flashlight on my phone.
Ah, good.
I can't see
You
right
think
in
you
front
can
of me.
find another light source? I'm afraid I do not have any on me.
Okay, I need a phone. Hey, Mom! Mom, can I use your phone? Golly, thanks. Hey, Andy, you know how to work one of these, right?
I believe so. It's been a while.
Cal, are you awake? Just making sure. Okay.
Do you just want me to keep going?
Yes, yes. Once we get this situated, just resume with what you were doing.
You go ahead and hold on.
Whatever. The raven, himself is hoarse, that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan. Under my battlement come thick night, to pall thee in the dunnest smoke of hell. My keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark, to cry, hold, hold.
What?
Let's kill him! Let's murder him most foul, then make it look like his bodyguards did it. Then we'll be king.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly.
Easy for you to say. I'll look at the knives.
Wait, we shall proceed no further in this business. He hath honored me of late. I am his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed and as his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself.
Dear God, you're not going to pull a Hamlet on me, are you?
Ah, hey!
Do you want to be king or not?
Yes, but what if we fail?
But screw your courage to the sticky place and will not fail. When King Duncan is asleep, I'll get his bodyguards drunk. They'll pass out, I'll sneak in, do the bloody deed, plant the knives on the bodyguards to make it look like they did it, and we're in the clear.
What about his sons?
Look, I'll figure something out. Are you in?
Yes.
You won't be sorry.
So what happens next?
Mac gets ready to kill the king, but his conscience bothers him a little and starts to see knives floating in the air.
Is this a dagger which I see before me, the handle towards my hand? Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still.
Then his wife gives the signal that the gods have passed out.
I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
And he kills the king.
So let's see it.
Nah, it's too horrible. We're trying to keep this G-rated. But he kills the king, and then he goes and tells his wife.
I have done the deed.
Why did you bring these daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go carry them and smear the sleepy grooms with blood.
I'll go no more. I am afraid to think of what I have done. Look on't again, I dare not.
And firm of purpose. Give me the daggers.
For all great Neptune's ocean washed this blood clean from my hands. No, this my hand would rather the multitudinous seas of incarnadine, making the green ones red.
My hands are of your color, but I dare to wear a heart so white.
I don't feel so good.
Just wipe it off. What are you, a little girl?
Oh. Well, the main character of Shakespearean plays kind of seem to be wusses. All right, put the scooters away.
Yeah.
Well, I figured you would after I told you. So do they get away with it?
They do. The gods get blamed, and Mac pretends to go crazy with grief and kills them before they can protest their innocence.
Hey, thanks, Mom. What about the king's sons?
They get scattered and flee the country. So Mac becomes king, just as the witches predicted.
Well, we all know crime doesn't pay.
Exactly. Remember what the witches said to his friend Banquo?
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too!
Well, they're on the wrong story.
You won't be king yourself, sweetie, but your kids will.
So he's worried that Banquo will somehow depose him. So he invites Banquo and his son Fleance to his castle for a banquet.
Wait, Fleance? Great name.
Eliza, I've got a name. She's the program smart guy. Who's that unhappy person in the audience?
So Mac arranges to have them killed as they're riding to the castle.
Wait, what? Take
But Fleance gets away. At the party that night, Mac is in for a very nasty surprise.
I feel underdressed. Hey, lovely party.
Why, thank you. You don't see any blood on my
Oh,
hands.
no.
Good. Lately I've had the strangest feeling that there's blood on my hands and I just can't wipe it off. Isn't that funny?
Sure.
Dear, sometimes you say the craziest. Banquo,
I don't think he was invited.
but he's right there. He's looking at me. He's staring at me with those horrible eyes. He's pointing at me. He's accusing me of killing him. Can't you see him?
Dear, cut it out. Sorry, guys. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to cut the party short. Looks like my husband's become a deranged lunatic.
Yeah, that's one way to clear a room.
Look, you're gonna blow this for us.
But he was right there, I tell you plain as day.
Look, why don't you go have a word with those witches? They'll put your mind at ease.
Double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Round about the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw. Fillet of a fetty snake, in the cauldron boiling pig. I am newt toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog. Adder's fork and blind worm sting, lizard's leg and owlet's wing. For charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth boil and bubble.
If they invite us to dinner, let's not go.
I'm a pricking of my thumbs! Something wicked this way comes!
Tell me I have nothing to fear.
Let us conjure fearsome spirits who know all. Beware God.
But he's in England. He can't hurt me there. But just to be sure, I'll kill his family.
Kind of like you.
Be bloody, bold, and resolute, laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of us born shall harm Mac.
Well, that's reassuring. Everyone's born a woman.
Mac shall never be vanquished till a great burning wood to high Dunsinane Hill shall come against it.
So I'm safe until the trees around the castle start walking toward it. Excellent. Thanks, gals.
Show his eyes and grieve his heart. Come like shadows, so depart.
I wonder how my wife is getting along.
Oh, I love this part. Lady Mac is going crazy. She's sleepwalking. Woo!
Yet, here's a spot. Out there, spot! Out, I say! Who would have thought the old man to have so much blood in him? Here's the smell of blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh! 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 I tell you yet again, Banquo was buried. He cannot come out on his grave. To bed. To bed. There's a knocking at the gate. What's done cannot be undone. To bed. To bed. To bed.
And she kills herself.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. Struts in this petty pace from day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and it is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Macduff, another Scottish nobleman, has suspected what's going on, and after Mac has killed his family, he raises an army and they head to the castle.
You can't scare me. Nothing can hurt me until Burnham Wood comes up to the castle walls.
Unfortunately, the guards have camouflaged themselves with tree branches, so it looks like that's exactly what's happening.
Uh-oh. Macduff!
Macbeth! Ow, Splinter.
Nice try. But I'm afraid I can't be killed by any man born of woman.
What? Joke's on you. My mom had me by C-section, so there, so good.
Oh, those darn witches deliberately misled me.
On guard!
So who wins?
Why, me, of course! Order must be restored! Huzzah!
So, what do you think?
It was all right.
It wasn't too hard to understand now, was it?
No, I think I got most of it.
Zombie Theater proudly presents Caesar Salad. That's Julius Caesar, Part 2.
What, is Brutus sick? And is it physical to walk unembraced and suck up the humors of the dank morning? What, is Brutus sick? And will he steal from his wholesome bed to dare the vile contagion of the night, to tempt the roomy and unpurged air to add unto his sickness? No, my Brutus, you have a sick offense within a mind, and by my place of virtue I ought know of. And upon my knees I charm you with my once commended beauty.
Be yourself, you're half. What makes you happy? Miss Purdy, where is my 1 o'clock?
Den of the Plague, Mr. Burbage. Here are the box office totals for Coriolanus that you asked for.
These are awful. They're worse than Timon of Athens.
But they're better than Pericles Prince of Tyre.
The show where the audience got pelted with rotten garbage did better than Pericles Prince of Tyre. Not even a tenth of what we made on Macbeth. Sorry.
Not every play can be a Scotch play, Mr. Burbage.
The Lord Chamberlain's men needs a hit. We can't afford another Coriolanus. Is Bill here yet?
He's in the waiting room.
Say what his latest play is about.
It sounds like another romantic comedy.
God, more mistaken identities. Why can't he understand that men in drag are hilarious, but women dressed as men are dull?
I don't know. I think he mentioned a husband who suspects his wife is cheating on him.
That's not what's hot right now. Sentiment, Miss Purdy.
Yes, Mr. Burbage.
And shut that bloody lute music up. Bill, how's my favorite playwright doing? Go on, sit down.
I'm fine. What's the good word on Coriolanus?
Not bad, not bad.
Why do you always say not bad when it's very, very bad?
It's not bad, really. It did better than Pericles Prince of Tyre.
The show Marlowe's with the dancing pig did better than Pericles Prince of Tyre.
Oh, I love that show. If you had a dancing pig in your new play, it'd be totally big. Jess, what is your new show about?
It's called Titus Andronicus. And no, there's not a dancing pig.
But there could be one who put it there.
I don't know.
It doesn't have to be an intrinsic part of the plot or anything. Just a bit of comic relief.
I'll see what I can do.
It's just that we need a hit.
So no pressure.
Look, you've done 3 light pieces in a row. Much Ado About Nothing, A Midsummer Night's Dream, The Merry Wives of Windsor. And then we had those 7 King Henrys and the 2 Richards.
I was thinking about doing one on King John.
No. Bill, I love you, but we need a hit. How about another Scottish play? People love thrills and chills, bloods, guts, passion, and rage. How about it?
I guess it's just that Titus isn't really like that.
Well, he could be, couldn't he? But show me what you got so far.
Alright. So, there's this fellow, Titus Andronicus, and he's the mayor of a town in Italy.
Needs to be bigger. How about a general? A Roman general.
Okay? He's been out of town on business for a few months.
He's been away fighting, oh, who were those warriors? Lots of Black Islanders, really depressed.
The Goths?
That's it, the Goths. And it's been years, 10 years.
And he has these 4 sons.
This isn't going to be another cool year, is it?
No. He brings back a woman he wants to marry, Tamora, and her sons, and her lover disguised as her servant.
That's good. But to make things more interesting, let's make Tamora queen of the Goths.
Okay. And custom demands that Titus defeat Tamora's eldest son in a contest to win her hand.
Wait. Has to kill her son to avenge the sons he lost in the war.
Really? Wouldn't that make her awfully mad?
Exactly. She'll plot some horrible revenge.
I thought it was supposed to be funny. The play wanted a dancing pig, remember?
Oh, forget the pig. This is miles better. So naturally, Tamora refuses him and marries the emperor instead.
Then, Tamora and her lover kill her brother-in-law, ravish his wife, blame Titus's sons so they get thrown in jail.
Now you're getting the hang of it. But wouldn't the wife just say who attacked her?
She can't, because they cut out her tongue. She could write it off. She could write a note. Cut off her hands, too. They go that far. And then Titus cuts out one of his hands because he thinks the emperor will let one of his sons go, if he does. Why would he think that? But instead, the emperor punishes them by throwing them in jail, cutting off their heads. Maybe we should pull back. This is getting a little extreme. Oh, and then Titus gets back at Tamora by capturing her sons, killing them, and then baking them into a pie. A pie? Where'd that come from? And then, get this. Titus tricks Tamora into eating the pie, so she eats her own children. That's disgusting! Isn't that what you wanted, though? Bloods and guts, thrills and chills. How about we go sit down over here? Go sit down. No. Titus tells her what she did. Kills her. Then he kills his own daughter. Why? And then the emperor finds out. Kills Titus. And then the gods come in. Kill Titus. Or the emperor. Then Titus's son becomes emperor. So it's a happy ending.
Happy ending.
That's a happy ending. Oh, you're so right. This is so much better than what I was working on before. I'll start it right away. What have I done?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the dating game. I'm your host, Jim Lang. And now, let's meet our 3 lucky bachelors. Bachelor number 1, please tell us your name and a little something about yourself.
Dude, my name is Romeo Montague, and I live in Verona Beach. I love dueling, surfing, and skateboarding. I hate the Capulets. Montague's rule!
And bachelor number 2,
Hello, Jim. My name is Paris. I'm a count. I also live in Verona, and I'm looking to get married.
wow, so you're pretty serious about all this.
I am.
And bachelor number 3,
Hi, I'm Bob. I'm a claims adjuster for a major insurance company. Looks like I'm on the wrong.
well, that's great. So now let's meet our lovely bachelorette. Her name is Juliet. She's also from Verona. And Juliet, why don't you tell us a little something about yourself?
Jim, my parents are trying to make me marry some awful guy that I don't even know. Can you believe it? It's really bumming me out. So I want to meet somebody who can take me away from all their parental tyranny.
You know it's just for fun, right? We're sitting at Van Nuys.
We'll fall madly, deeply in love, and he'll make all my dreams come true and we'll live happily ever after.
Well, that's great. So, you know how the game is played, so why don't you ask your first question?
Bachelor number 1. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo. What would you get for me and why?
I get you this ratchet skull on with a sword going through and a snake coming out the mouth.
But I was thinking of a teddy bear.
Okay, I see where you're going here. So change it to a pink teddy bear.
Okay.
It's on the sword going through it and a snake coming out the mouth.
Ew! Why would I like that?
Because it's totally radical and all the scared chicks I know how. You'll look totally shredded.
But what if I don't want to look totally shredded?
If you want to be with me, do that, you gotta look totally shredded.
I don't even know what that means. Bachelor number 2. My friend Tiffany has tickets to see Pink, but it's a school night and my parents won't let me go. How would you help me sneak out?
Well, I certainly could have my servants take care of that for you.
Excellent.
But I think you should listen to your parents and do as they say. They know you best, and you should honor and respect them, and marry who they tell you to.
What a buzzkill.
Ouch. Quick question. How old are you?
14.
That's a little young for this.
Bachelor number 3. My Hello Kitty backpack falls in the mud on the way home from school. What would you do?
Well, I guess I'd take you to the Galleria and buy you another one.
And
maybe an ice cream to cheer you up.
excellent! I like him.
And now we move on to round number 2.
Bachelor number 1. Do you believe in
love, a love at first sight that will lead to a wonderful marriage.
That's pretty heavy stuff, Bachelor chick. I'm not sure if I'm ready to commit to that kind of a...
Bachelor number 2, same question.
I have very strong feelings about marriage.
Excellent.
I believe marriage is a political and economic union designed to ensure the survival of the family. It shouldn't be entered into as solemnly as any other business contract. And love certainly has no place in it.
You don't believe in love?
No, I believe in love. I just don't believe it has anything to do with marriage.
Then why get married at all?
Well, to forge ties between families, to increase financial gain, and to produce children, of course. Every man must have an heir.
Ew, what about my figure?
Well, between the disfigurement of smallpox, the almost certainty of dying in childbirth, and the plague, I think your figure's the last thing you should be worried about. Oh, and did I mention you might be burned as a witch if I get tired of you?
Bachelor number 3. You believe in love and marriage, don't you?
Well, of course I do, but I can't.
He's the one! I want him! Him!
So let's take a look at the bachelors you didn't choose. Bachelor number 1. What a fox.
He's cute. Can I change my mind?
No, I'm sorry. You did not choose Romeo Montague.
Montague? I hate Montagues.
Are you Julie Capulet?
Yeah, I am.
Is she a Capulet? Dude, I'm so angry.
Montague stink!
Montague's rule!
Bachelor number 2.
Good childbearing hips, but much too passionate.
And now let's meet the bachelor you did choose. His name is Bob Hoffman. He's an insurance claims adjuster from Akron, Ohio, who likes bowling and sweaters, and here he is.
We're getting married! We're getting married!
What?
You said you believe in love. So do I. I love you. We're getting married. Oh.
1, don't touch my sweater. 2, I don't even know you.
But I know you. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that we were meant to be together forever. Bob, it's written in the stars.
What stars? What is she talking about?
He's spurning me. He doesn't love me. I have no reason to live. Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. And lips, oh you, the doors of breath, seal with a righteous kiss. The dateless bargain to engrossing death. Come, bitter conduct, come, unsavory guide. Thy desperate pilot, now at once run on. Thy dashing rocks, thy seasick weary bark. Hey! I didn't even finish. Oh yeah. Here's to my love. Oh, true apothecary. Thy drugs are quick, and thus, with a kiss, I die. Oh, and your sweater wasn't even that great.
Do I still get that weekend at midnight?
That looks like all we have time for. We'll see you next time on The Dating Game.
And now, Zombie Theater proudly presents Hamlet. Or that's Hamlet, Part 2.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And, excuse me, good sir.
He's Hamlet, and he can't even do it. So why do you think you can?
So, how are you doing?
You know what? I liked it.
Oh, come on. Some of those jokes were pretty funny.
Yeah, I like the zombies. And the pie. Think there's any left backstage?
We could check.
So are we done?
We just have one more bit to do. We always have to finish a Shakespeare play with this speech from Midsummer Night's Dream.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielded than a dream. Gentles do not reprehend, if you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest pup, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long, else the pup a liar call. So good night, and to you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.
Let's go get some pie.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This has been I Hate Shakespeare. And now, the zombie. Excuse stage manager. Juliet. Shakespeare and great PBS. Shakespeare, Ken, and Bourbon. Romeo and Juliet.
Ha ha ha.